Hi there, it's Paul Carman with you once again from the Korg Gurus, and another little tip for you. We're going to show it on the Pa4x here, but it applies to any of the PA products that have the assignable switch function just here. Now, as you probably know, assignable switches, we've got 3 of them. 1 and 2 are used for the DNC voices, and Assignable switch 3 is not used quite so often, and you're able to program different features and functions into it. And the one we're going to look at today is called Ritardando, and that just basically means the slowing down of tempo over a period of bars. And I'm going to illustrate it using ending 3, which, as you know, most of the time is 1 or 2 bars in length. But using a ritardando on that to slow the tempo down over the course of that 1 or 2 bars, we can actually make ending 3 a lot longer than it really is. And you add that lovely little musical slowdown of the tempo. Really, really nice. You'll hear it in a lot of pieces of music, arrangements by orchestras, bands, where at the end of the piece there will be that gradual wind down in tempo, and that's exactly what we're going to do here. So how do we get the ritardando function into button 3? Well, we press our menu button, and in the center column, the bottom one says pads and switches. If we press that, you will see the settings for each of the 3 switches here. By the way, if you're not seeing the screen that I'm seeing at the moment, it may be that you're on the pad tab at the bottom, so make sure you press the switch button there. And at the moment it says assignable switch 3 is set to off, but if we pull down the menu and we choose the very first function, it is called ritardando. So that's selected it. I am going to put the lock feature on, so I'm going to press the padlock and make it go red, because I use this feature an awful lot, and by locking it, it means whatever setting I'm on, I know I've got the RIT available in button 3 if I want to use it. Now, there is another thing I should show you at this point. Whilst you're on this screen, if you press global, you can see the global setting for either accelerando or ritardando. Accelerando does the opposite of the RIT. It speeds up over a number of bars, but the function we're looking at the moment is the ritardando. You have options of steps and curves. There's 6 step settings and 3 curve settings. Now, you're going to have to try this for yourself and see what works best, but altering the settings, the values here, just alter the rate and the amount that it slows down. I found what works for me is to put the step setting onto 2 and the curve setting onto 1, but I do urge you to try the different settings, see what suits you the best. So having set that, and we've locked our ritardando, we'll press exit and come back to our home screen. Now, I'm going to illustrate this with a little preset I put together using the 70s ballad rhythm. It's a fantastic style and really suits the song by Bread, I Want to Make It With You. And what I'm going to do to start with is just play a little bit of the piece, and we'll use the standard ending 3. Then we'll go back and we'll play the last bit of the piece again, and I'll use the RIT in conjunction with ending 3, and you'll hear that gradual wind down in tempo. And that enables me, gives me a little bit more time to play something over the top. And if you pay particular attention to the final chord, it's beautifully held on because the tempo is slowing down and slowing down. Just to prove, before we do anything, to prove the effect of ritardando, if you just start the rhythm and press assignable switch 3 now, yeah, tempo's starting to count down. You can hear it getting slower and slower in the screen there, so we know it's working. So let's do a little bit of the 70s ballad like this. There you go. Nothing wrong with that ending, works absolutely perfectly. But let's just do the last few bars again, and this time we'll use ending 3 along with the rit. Just hear the difference. Hopefully there you heard the wind down in tempo, and you also heard how much longer that last chord held on for. Great feature, great bit of fun. Give it a try. So that's the Ritardando function.